Hi folks, in today's episode, I will be sharing with you a very moist recipe for cherry cranberry sponge cake, Caribbean style. Hi folks, as seen in the caption, we are going to be making a cherry cranberry sponge cake. To start off, we are going to add softened butter. I will leave all the amounts in the description box. To this, we are going to add granulated sugar. We are mixing the butter and the sugar until it is creamed to become pale in color and increase in volume. This is good. So we're going to scrape down our bowl. And we're going to add our eggs. The butter should be room temperature and so is the eggs, because when the butter stretches out, it makes room to soak up eggs, and this is why you add eggs one at a time. As the butter expands, it will make room to soak up another one. Let's mix it up, and then we're going to add the other butter to prevent it from curdling. Second egg, and we're going to be using 3 eggs. And we're adding the last egg. So this has been perfectly creamed, and as you can see, there's no curdling. Let's add in our vanilla, 1 teaspoon. So now we're going to get our dry ingredients together. For the dry mixture, we have all-purpose flour, we have baking powder, and we are using salt. We're going to sift this into 3 parts. Right here is where I like to use my mixer on very low speed, because the mixer tends to dry out your cake. Too much air into the cake makes a very dry cake, especially with the creaming method. If it's an oil-based cake, you can certainly get away with it. So we're starting with the dry, and we're going to end with the wet. So I'm going to fold in my flour. I'm starting off by adding water. I'll leave the entire recipe in the description box. Another part of flour, baking powder and salt. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please help me to grow my YouTube channel. It's a lot of work. By subscribing, sharing, telling a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, liking and commenting. Let's fold this in. Adding half of our milk. When you add milk and water together, it gives a lighter cake. When you add too much milk, sometimes it can get a little bit on the dense side or a little bit rich. Adding the last of the flour, and I'm just going to leave a little bit back, and you'll see what I will do with that. With the last of our milk, we're going to set this aside, and we have our flour. We are adding 1 cup of cranberries. These are dry cranberries, and just because I like a lot of cranberries in a sponge cake, let's coat it in the flour, and this is going to help to distribute the cranberries throughout the cake evenly without sinking. So let's bring this back. So we're going to fold this into our mixture. And we're going to fold these in. Now we're going to add 20 Marciano cherries. You can chop up the cherries or you can add them whole, but I prefer to leave them whole. And I'm slicing, they get sliced through. So we have a beautiful mixture, very smooth, and this is going to be a very moist cake. Let's pour our mixture into a heart shape or whatever pan that you're going to use. And this pan is lined with parchment paper and greased with butter. Put it off, because we want a beautiful looking but moist sponge cake. Tap it on the counter, and this is to take out any air bubbles inside. We are going to bake this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes or until a toothpick inserted comes out clean, which would take about 50 minutes, 55 minutes, but no more than 55 minutes. Here you have it, my version of a moist cherry cranberry sponge cake. Give the video a thumbs up or subscribe, and thank you for watching. See you in the next recipe.